Alright guys, Miss Sarcastic Sweetie here, and I already feel weird talking to myself in an empty room. I waited until my dad left to pick up my mom from some event, so if I randomly cut in the middle of a scene, it's probably because a parent came in and were like, "What are you doing?" And it was just like, I'm vlogging, okay? It's who I am. So it's kind of weird and it's kind of uncomfortable, but I figured since I've already posted 1 or 2 videos about my daily life, or at least when I'm with friends, you should get to know the vlogger a little more personally. First of all, the username is Miss Sarcastic Sweetie. I have a Tumblr, I have a Facebook. You're not going to get the Facebook. The Tumblr is linked on my blog. Hey, remember when they used to post and point to the side of things? Old school YouTube, man. And I'm a natural redhead. I guess that's important to know. I don't like how my voice sounds on the film. I have this beautiful kind of mellow mid-tone that kind of has a higher pitch, and when it's on video, it's a chipmunk squeaky, and I hate it. But, back to being on topic, what are some of the things about me? Things that I like. Dogs, fashion, movies, strong female characters who are well written. A few of my favorite movies are How to Train Your Dragon, both 1 and 2, Inception, The Iron Giant, The Incredibles. How could I forget The Incredibles? It was one of my first favorite films ever. Well, besides The Fox and the Hound, but that's irrelevant and probably an embarrassing story for a later day. Things I don't like. Depression, mean people. It's hard to articulate because I feel like whatever I say just makes it sound incredibly shallow. People who can't take a joke but only give offensive ones. Things I don't get. The appeal of long walks on the beach. Why a beach? Do you just like long walks? Do you like looking at the ocean? The only long walk on a beach I could stand is getting blizzards and then going down to a local park. No, not a local park, a local beach that has a creek leading into the ocean, so I can fool around and build dams and pretend like I'm a 5-year-old boy, when clearly I'm not. People who don't fact-check things. Why would you do that? Click the link before you share. I can understand liking the link before you click it, or before you read it, but after that you just gotta confirm, do I really want to share this by actually reading the article? Well, when I think about it, that's not really what I wanted to cover, but I don't really know what I want to cover anyways. The reason I'm starting this vlog is because my friends are really into videos and really into making vlogs, or at least writing down tons and tons of ideas about filmmaking, and even I've indulged in it. I have a collaboration with another friend that we're working on. Moving in, on, and out, coming sometime in your future. Ayy. And Swashbuckling Bunnies and Shadowland Studio is maintained by 2 of my filmmaking friends as well. And I've helped Shadowland Studios with some of their films as well. I just am really increasingly fascinated by communication and how we're using it. It's only kind of recently that we've had the technology or even the inspiration to film ourselves and present ourselves as a media starlet or a TV show. And I just find that incredibly interesting about where we cut off our lives, online versus offline, real life security, how people use videos to communicate to each other. I know that you could use responses to a video. That went away. Why didn't that work? And things like that. And I also love stories and storytelling because that is just a really powerful tool for analyzing our society today. I once heard of a quote, I can't remember where it's from, that talked about how science fiction is Perseus' shield reflecting the reflection of Medusa. Science fiction is like that. It's the reflection in the shield, so showing society how it truly is, or exploring an aspect of it that's by distorting reality. Another reason I'm starting this vlog is because I'm going to Europe. It's really pretty bally and exciting. My family's gonna go on a 3-week vacation. I'm hoping to gather a lot of film and post dorky things about it, and after that I'm going to be traveling on my own for an indefinite amount of time in the UK. So I really do need to get started on planning that. It's just, it doesn't really sit right in my head that I'm actually leaving in about a month. But I really should go and do things like buying the Jane Austen tickets and figuring out, you know, at least 3 cities in Wales I should go to as opposed to just the capital. And I think that's really interesting for other people to see. I just like a plebeian's view of Europe, I guess, or at least an American view. For that, it's pretty much it for getting to know the blogger video. And I spent a lot of time assembling this makeshift studio, which is just kind of ridiculous. And it still bangs, because these are my closets. It's very frustrating, as you can see, or perhaps hear. And this is kind of the first time I've been doing this, or I'm doing this. So, grammar is wacky, my voice is probably weird, I keep spinning around in my spinny chair because I'm nervous, and who wouldn't spin around on a spinny chair? And that's it.